Another day of above average temperatures in our region. Local ice anglers, they're getting anxious, wondering when or even if they'll be able to go out and do what they love.
That is not a guarantee this year. Their frustration is more than frustration for owners of local bait and tackle shops. It's a big concern for the local businesses that depend on ice fishing for those winter sales.
A sunny day in Erie means a quiet day at East End Angler on East Lake Road, with only a handful of customers stopping by.
How you doing? Good. Morning.
That's bad news for owner Kirk Rudzinski, who's watched sales melt along with the snow.
Everybody goes to the bay, coming out and getting minnows and their tackle for ice fishing, and yeah, it's probably around 50–60% for loss on ice fishing.
The last 2 years, when ice fishing sales boomed, supply chain problems stunted sales. Now, with gear readily available, there's no one to buy it.
Here's ice fishing jigs. We had inventory left from last year that we did a late order, which took a long time to get, and then we only had 2 weeks of ice fishing, so that went away. It wasn't a whole lot, but enough to get us started for the year.
So instead of ice fishermen, Rudzinski is counting on anglers like Randy Whittlesey.
Where are you off to? Probably out to the peninsula.
He fishes from the shore and says local creeks like 4 Mile are loaded with fish.
It just gives me something to do, breaks up the day, and it keeps my wife. January and February, when I don't ice fish, it can be a little testy at home, so I get out of the house once in a while. I'll give her a break.
Rudzinski says customers like Whittlesey help, but they don't make up for ice fishing sales. So like the rest of us, he's watching the forecast, but he's hoping John Stalen delivers some freezing weather.
That would be really awesome, John. Come on, let's get with it here. Snap, snap, chop, chop.
Two things there. First of all,
chop, chop.
Yes, if Mrs. Whittlesey was watching, your husband spoke glowingly of you. I don't want him sleeping in the garage because he says he tries to get out of the house in January and February. We also should note John Stalen does not control the weather, allegedly. But all I'm saying is if you could bring some ice, people would be real happy, John. That's the message tonight.